For a ride. Hey, see Avengers fans. So we're here again with another small business. We're checking in on Hudson Valley Concierge Service. We're getting a ride along today. So I'm here with the owner, Micah Bennett. He's going to tell us a little bit about his business. So Micah, you know, where you guys been? How you been? What are the advancements that you guys are doing right now with everything going on?
Well, good morning. Good morning, my brother. Good morning, Mr. Ramon. It's happy to be here on this wonderful Saturday morning. Honestly, you know, with the whole COVID situation, you know, we've been, you know, dabbling with new technology as far as the Air Fresh Personal, Air Fresh Mobile that we have in the car. You know, making sure that our drivers are focused on the road with, you know, their tablets and they have bigger screens so they can see the things and give you the best quality of service to get you from A to B.
Awesome. I mean, I see you guys got new screens in here.
Yes.
We showed it a little bit on the video. So what are we going to be able to see on these video screens?
So basically, I want to have the same vision as, you know, when you're on the airplane, you know, when you're in the JetBlue airplane and you were seeing, you know, the flight itinerary. Also, you get to see, you know, what new changes or services that JetBlue might have to offer. And I kind of want to do the same concept. And I said, you know what, this would be a good idea because I can't tell you how many times customers got in the car, right? And, you know, going down to the airport, they said, Micah, I didn't know you do delivery. Or we're driving a client to the medical appointment and they're like, wait, I didn't know you drive to the airport. So it's kind of a way to, you know, to keep a repeat, but also educate our customers for things that they weren't aware for us that we did.
Oh, awesome. And are you guys going to eventually have this where they can play movies, or is it?
Yep. So it's also set with, you know, micro SD, then, you know, the USB stick, and then you have the DVD player. So they can also pop in any DVD that they want, and they can stream it through the speakers of the car. Or if they really want to get personal and they say, listen, Micah, I don't even want to watch it on here, fine. Guess what? You got your tablets or you got your smartphone. We provide Wi-Fi in our cars. So you don't have to stress yourself about using your data. So you can watch and be very personal with yourself and watch it on your smartphone, your tablet, or just, hey, sit back and just, you know, plug it in and get your Fire Stick and sign onto the internet in here and just stream something. So it's really up to you. You got a lot of power and access in your hands.
Wow. All this in one vehicle.
That's it. And the price doesn't change.
Oh, awesome. I mean, you know, so if somebody wants to utilize your services, what's the best way of contacting you?
So I like to meet the times, and, you know, there's more than one way. So you can obviously go on our website, www.hvconcierge.com, and then you hit that orange button. You can place a request from there. Or if you want to make a call and call in and speak to Heidi, the wonderful voice of Hudson Valley Concierge Service, you can call in and speak with her. As well as, you know, we're pushing the app that will be dropping in 30 days. So now that you'll be able to open up your smartphone and be able to hit the Hudson Valley Concierge Service app and then be able to place a request from there. So we want to make sure that we put the power in your hands so you had more than one way to be able to reach us.
Wow. That's, I mean, you know, it's great to see that, you know, you guys are still trucking along, you know, no pun intended, or pun intended, you know, and still being able to do your services. You know, you're enhancing your business to make sure that your customers are safe, you know, which is so important. But on top of that, you know, you still have the capability of offering so many different things in just a little box.
Correct.
You know what I'm saying?
Correct.
So it's great to see that you guys have been continuing and working hard, and we're talking on the ride along here, and, you know, Eddie's driving us, which is great because I've actually utilized his services for airport
Eddie the Great
transportation when my family was going to, I believe, Florida. It could have been a different location, but I think it was Florida. It might have been Aruba. I don't know. We'll see. I have to remember. It was so far back then. But other than that, what other things do you guys have going on? I know that you still have your services. What services are they specifically, so that everybody can kind of see?
So we specialize in personal service, transportation, and delivery. I love those 3 categories because that's what we do great. Personal service, we can always show up at your house with a smile. You know, the companionship, right? Or sitting online waiting for an item. Remember when that PS5 it still is hot, okay? So if you need one, you call us, right? Then you got the delivery side, where you're grocery shopping, dry clean, drug prescription. So, you know, there's many services out there like Instacart, Grubhub, and all those type of things. And listen, everyone has their need of service. But at the end of the day, if you're looking to be in 2 places at one time, that's why you call the concierge. And the last thing is transportation, meaning that we'll drive you to and from the airport, medical transportation, or even local, just a night on the town. We love to provide quality, personalized service. And those services allow us to be in your home and tailored for you.
Awesome. And St. Patty's Day is coming up, so if you want to make sure that your family's safe, especially if you are going out, because a lot of people have been, you know, a little closed up a little bit, and you know, if you did want to go out and you did want to drink, they offer the capability of picking you up and dropping you off safely. So that way you don't have to worry, you don't have to think, you don't have to worry about who's going to drive you home. Hudson Valley Concierge is going to drive you home.
And let me add on to that. You know this little bad boy right here. And you know, I have to give a big shout out to CA Avengers because, you know, Ramon definitely took care of us and thought outside the box and was very innovative. And just the tone in on the type for security and safety. For example, if you are drinking and you're not conscious, at least if you know you have a smartphone, you can scan the badge, verify your driver, right? And also you can share the information, let people know who you're riding with at any given time. Then after, rate your driver. Safety first. Know that who you're riding in the car is verified because we want to make sure we get you home and to your family.
Yeah, I mean, it's very important, you know, especially in these times and days. Multiple people have had issues with Uber. It's great to see that a small local business is offering a service to verify, or driver verify, their drivers, so that way you know who you're getting in the car with. Especially because, you know, with COVID now, you're wearing a mask, you might not be able to see the person's face. If you scan the card, it'll actually show that person's face to you, so you know what the driver looks like, and you have the capability of leaving a Google review, getting the call information, and being able to know, you know, that it's Hudson Valley Concierge picking you up and not some other person. And multiple times with Uber drivers, and not to give them like bad reviews or anything like that, but multiple times people have gone into wrong vehicles and things have gone from good to bad. And especially on a night like you're going out and stuff like that, sometimes, you know, if you do have a couple drinks, you might not be making the best conscious sense. So having the information in your hand is great for your safety. And that's something that, you know, you guys are priding yourselves on, and I gotta say, it's working.
Yes, yes.
So, you know, I know, and I don't know if you want to announce it on here, but I know that you're going to be a father again.
Yes. Thank
so
you.
Congratulations to you.
Thank you.
You know, a lot of beautiful things are happening. You know, you're being blessed with another child, and you know, the capability of you utilizing his services helps. Guess what? Helps him take care of his family. That's the best part about shopping local, is the fact that you are not taking care of number 7575, you're taking care of a family.
Yes.
And that's what he prides himself on when he utilizes his employees here. They're all local, and they also become part of his family.
That's
and that's something that you don't find in corporate-based businesses very much. The conversations in this car are usually a lot funnier than just an interview. And we have everybody laughing and having a good old time, and that's something that you miss sometimes, especially when you're in transportation.
Correct.
You know, a lot of times they're on multiple phones, they're getting calls from Uber, they're getting calls from Lyft, and you don't get that personalized service that you get from Hudson Valley Concierge Service. So, you know, if you need something, you need to go somewhere, or you need somebody to wait online for you, or if you have some issues and you need somebody to just take you to your appointments, who better than the guy with the family here?
That's right, Hudson Valley Concierge Service. I mean, can I piggyback on that with the whole community?
Piggyback.
Can you still hold me? No. You know, honestly, when you think about it, as a business owner, you know, you want to make money, right? But at the end of the day, as you grow and you learn, what really matters the most is your clients, the community, the people that you serve, and then your family that you grow with, because all this matters. Because when you're running a business, you have to be well-rounded. So again, like Ramon said, that when you're investing in a business that's local, you're supporting the family. And when you think about it on the back end, when you're supporting me and you're supporting my company, I get to support my community, put my dollars back, invest it. And no one gets to tell me how I get to invest it for you. You tell me, right? Because at the end of the day, it's a working relationship. We live here, we work here, we play here, and we love each other here, and we want to make this a better place.
Yeah, it's amazing. I mean, now you are also on multiple boards, right? If I remember correctly.
Yes.
So you work, and you help with Community Matters too.
Mm-hmm.
You're also on the board of the chamber.
That's correct.
I mean, what other things have you been up to?
I mean, listen, on the side.
When does he have time?
Right. I have to have the wife plan my schedule, right? So, what happens is this. Listen, I got to dice up a little bit of time, but this year, or more so when COVID had hit, you realize the value of the power of the human relationship of building, and when there's things or people that need help and support, it really dawned on me how many people here in the community are actually building and putting together when there's a situation. So with that being said, it's kind of like, hey, when we are here and we're trying to move forward and stuff like that, we have to think outside the box, right? And being part of Community Matters too, and being part of the chamber allows you to allows me to put my tentacles in ways in the community on a micro level. So I can hear and say, hey, this person doesn't have food. Okay, so why is that? So how can we get donations to make that change, right? Now, also, what happens when we're working with the chamber and there's a business that needs that support or needs that plug? If we're not there advancing that, how are we growing, correct? So that's why I said, listen, it has to be more than a business of making money, but it has to be about a business of inclusion. Fair enough?
Yeah, no, definitely. And I mean, the whole thing is when you're talking about a local business, you're talking about a community. They are part of the I Love Local Rewards community. So if you need a discount, or if you just want to try them out to make them your new favorite, get yourself an I Love Local Rewards card. It's only $10. It's good for a whole year. There's multitude of different discounts that I think I have almost 90 businesses at this point offering. But Micah Hudson Valley Concierge is offering their discount on there as well. And for that $10, not only will you be able to take advantage of that discount, but then you'll learn about that business and be able to utilize that business in the future and know what they're about. And that's the whole important part, is just giving these small local businesses a chance to blossom. Because nine times out of 10, we get written off so easily that, it could be marketing, it could be just because you're just accustomed to what you've been using, and you're afraid of using, because people don't like change, right?
Correct.
So, if you want to be able to utilize new things and just open up your horizons, then definitely go with Hudson Valley Concierge and utilize their services, because you never know, you'll find your new favorite.
That's correct.
All right. So we have a couple of things coming out, and I know that we talked a little bit about the screens, and I mean, this is something that I want to make sure that people understand, especially if you're a business owner, that you will have the capability of adding advertising onto these screens as well.
That's correct.
So he's going to have a price plan to give you guys more exposure as small businesses on these panels, to not only help his services, but also help your services get out there to the community and the community that he serves.
That's correct.
Because what's more important than helping your business is helping all the businesses together. So those are some great advances, especially with the hotspot. I didn't even know you had a hotspot in here. I'm like, you got a hotspot? I'm like, I got to jump online right now, save my data. So those are some of the advances that he's doing in here, and it's crazy that you're doing so much innovation, collaboration, innovation. That's awesome.
It's key. I have to give kudos to you. Being part of I Love Local Rewards, the greatest thing was working together with people, because at first you're wondering, how am I going to grow this business? How am I going to get the word out? And let me tell you, when you partner with the businesses, part of that organization, part of that group, you blossom. And I'm telling you. And Ramon takes his time to spread the word along with Brett. You know, they're a powerhouse. And then you got so many individuals underneath there, especially sharing your content. And then, you know how powerful that like for like is?
Oh, I know.
You know?
As long as it's done right.
As long as it's done right. But at the end of the day, I can't tell you, at least when I look at the metrics, just Facebook. So 60 new members within the last 28 days. Now, I mean, listen, that could have been content for me spreading somewhere else, but at the end of the day, people are looking. We're getting eyes, and that's what it's all about. It's not a one-person business. It's a community type of businesses, right? I know.
Yeah, no. I mean, the whole important part is, you know, we continue to ride here and we ride forward, right? And that's the same way that I want our community to ride, is we want to ride forward. So that being said, everybody, if you check out Hudson Valley Concierge, what's the way to contact you again one more time?
So you can go on our website at www.hvconcierge.com and hit the orange button. You can give us a call at 845-518-4827 and speak with Heidi. Or you can, within 30 days, you'll have the app, and then you'll be able to download and put your request through there. But can I give a sneak peek on the app real quick? Just a little bit. So what's really cool about that is that we get to actually call a driver, track a driver. You get to actually track your flight. Now, tell me.
All in one app.
All in one app. And those are just some. And an extra cool feature, and I gotta thank Tommy on this, when you're really thinking out of the box. Think about this. If you're a mother, you have 2 kids, you're washing dishes, you forgot to arrange your transportation. Guess what all you gotta do? Alexa, arrange transportation with Hudson Valley Concierge Service for 10 o'clock. And guess what? Guess who's confirming it? And guess who's calling you back? With a smile. Think about that. Integration at its finest. Okay?
Awesome. Can't wait for this app to drop.
Brother, me too.
So that's our ride along. This is our video. If you guys could do us a favor, subscribe on YouTube at CE Avengers channel, or check us out on Facebook at I Love Local Rewards or CE Avengers. Just give us a like, give us a follow. The whole benefit of doing that is not only are you going to learn about all these other new small businesses, but you're going to also reminisce with the businesses that have helped start this program, because Micah is one of the first ones to jump on. And, you know, we just wanted to revisit and see how he was doing. But that's the best part of it, is to see that these businesses are blossoming and growing in a time when businesses are basically detrimental to our economy and have been highly affected. They haven't gotten the assistance that they should have, and that's what I'm here to change, is the fact that us as citizens should be able to help all our small businesses by just trying them out. If you do that, even with the $10 card at a discount, it still helps their business. So try to get the I Love Local Rewards card, because listen, it's going to be your local, but we're going to make it our local too. And that's the slogan that we carry, and that's the slogan that we follow. So that, everybody, have a good day. We're going to finish our ride along and conversate. See you guys on the next one.